Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Car Question. Martin.
James.
And this week we are driving
the Toyota Prius Prime, but not the boring one that we associate with Grandpa or the one that slows the traffic. No, a beautiful, sporty one.
Is it really sporty? We're gonna find out that later in the review. But otherwise than that, you are so right, James. When you look at the previous generation of Prius Prime, go see the video that we did. Oh my God, what was that styling? Where did Toyota want to go with that kind of design? Kind of Battlestar Galactica, a SpaceX, or even something that's gonna be sent through space? I don't know, but this looks pretty much ugly, even if they try to make it, appealing to the consumer eye.
But Matt, it was unique.
Yeah, unique. But when you look at this one, they did a unique thing too.
Yes.
It's kind of sporty. Look at that front end, real aggressive. This has nothing to do with the precedent generation of Toyota Prius Prime. And how about the color? Maximum yellow. This one is ready for a taxi sign on top.
Sure, and the line on the top with the rear, it seems so sporty, it's so slick. This vehicle is so amazing. With the 19 inches wheel, also with the XSE trim and up, and for the base model it's 17 inches wheel.
Whatever model you're gonna choose of the Prius, it's still looking a great and an amazing car. It's a real head turner, and thumbs up to the design of Toyota for creating this kind of new styling. But you're gonna have to pay attention to that thing though. Great styling, but why are those parts all moving?
I don't know, be careful, because when you touch, let's say on the headlights, you can just move that plastic up front, and at the back, the rear bumper, if you push through it, you're feeling like you can just go through it.
Yeah, it's all about, collision. They wanted to create a car that really means safety, and you know that if your car is really strong, made of metal, well, it does not dissipate the energy very well. So yeah, it's kind of today's car that, to be kind of mushy in some kind of way.
So sad.
Yeah, let's get inside though with a base Toyota Prius Prime. You're gonna get a 8 inches Toyota Multimedia with Service Connect, but the XSE here really shine, James.
Yes, with the 12.3-inch screen multimedia system, wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, also with the XSE Premium, the QI charger that looks like a toaster. I don't know if you notice. Heated seats at the rear also. The fabric of the seats is Softex, really comfortable. You have the 8 speaker from JBL, and one thing that bothers me on that vehicle, Matt, is that the cluster here is just weird, because like the BZ4X, the steering is in the way.
Yeah, the BZ4X, the Solterra, guess what? Same error. I cannot believe that there's no engineering that said, maybe we need to change that. Whatever way you're going to configure your seat, if you're tall, if you're small, next thing you know, you will miss some information right there in the instrument cluster. So this needs to be changed. And talking about, that QI charger, James, I really dig it because it's really useful and it will hold your cell into place whatever size it is. So it might be a toaster style, but next thing you know, it's really useful, and that's a thumbs up. You even get some little clever storage over here with the hashtag. But hey, once you get to the rear though, headroom is not really enough if you're gonna be tall.
Because of the line of the vehicle, it's pretty sporty, so lower.
Let's get to the engine now. What's the spec?
It's a 2-liter inline 4, 150 horsepower, 139 pound-feet of torque. It's an Atkinson motor. Also 2 electric motors, 161 and 94 horsepower, combined output of 220 horsepower, 99 horsepower more than the old generation of Prius, and the battery, lithium battery.
All of that is mated to a CVT. Well, it's pretty usual in that kind of car, but it doesn't feel like an hybrid PHEV vehicle. It really feels like an electric vehicle when you read those numbers. And how about the range? Right here in Canada, 72 kilometers for a base model, 64 for XSE and up. And if you are living in the States,
it's 44 miles for a base trim, and the XSE and up, it's 39 miles.
So with that, once you're going to be behind the wheel, once you're going to be driving, it feels way more rigid than the previous version. It's more exciting, it's more fun to drive, finally a Toyota. And don't get me wrong, but I think it's one of the fun cars to drive. It's looking sporty, but it's not really sporty. It's much more focused on range and efficiency, but it's got that great balance that where it's really shine right now. And if you want to roll in pure EV mode, you're going to be able to just select the mode. If you want to drive in hybrid mode, you can do it also. But if you accelerate and you're in EV mode, it's not going to be as fast as if you selected the hybrid mode. You might want to press and change that setting before you're going to get on the highway though. And if you're using hybrid mode, guess what? It's fast. This car is kind of impressive. The 99 horsepower really shows. It's still not a sports car, but guess what? It will maintain a real great speed to merge into traffic, and that's what we want. How about the driving mode, James?
You have the choice between Eco, Custom, Sport, and Normal, but does it really change something to the driving, Matt?
No, it doesn't really, you know. So it's only about acceleration and reaction in some kind of way. The car feels more rigid, yes, but there's a limit, and that limit is called tires. As you can see, they are much more focused on giving you the better range rather than giving you some grip. And also, one thing is sure, you can drive pretty much in EV all the time with that vehicle. So make sure that you're going to empty your gas tank at least once per 3 months. Otherwise than that, fuel efficiency, James, is really amazing if you're going to use that car into hybrid mode.
This is where that vehicle shines, Matt. 4.4 liter per 100 kilometers in city, 4.6 on the highway. XSE end up 4.7 and 5.0.
MPG 53 into town, 51 highway with base model, 50 into town, and 47 once you're gonna go XSE and up. You know, bigger wheels, more equipment, more weight for those accessories. This is what you get, less range and less fuel economy. Let's talk about price, James.
If you want to pay cash that vehicle, Matt, for the base trim, it's $48,210 and 74 cents. If you finance it on 60-month payments, it's $1,000 per month at 8.99%, $60,000, $32.40.
This is a lot of money to go green. Guess what? The model that we are driving this week, $72,201 and 60 cents. This is really high price to make a green statement right now. Those used to be real affordable car, and now with the financing, whoa, this goes up so fast. And for a friend in the US, the base price is going to be $33,445 MSRP. If you want to go with an XSE Premium, this will go up $40,000. Solar charging roof, you're the lucky one. You're the only one who can get access to that. Here in Canada, we cannot, and this will charge your car for a mere price of $610. This is a great option that you might want to go for getting some free energy.
For the minus points, the headroom at the back is really limited. The storage in the center console also. There's no solar panel here in Canada, and when the engine is running, it's noisy, and the space sound that you're hearing from 0 to 38 kilometers, it's kind of weird.
It is. On the plus side, that design is a big thumbs up. The general performance of the car, the acceleration, the fuel economy, how it handled from the previous version is just an amazing big step. And how about running only in EV mode? Even if you're fully accelerating, that's a big thumbs up to that. Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, amazing safety feature in such a compact car. Back in the days, we never had those kind of equipment. It really evolved quickly. And also, you've got an excellent package value. This car, PHEV, hybrid, fuel efficiency, that price, it's right there on target with that great balance. But don't get me wrong, price has increased over time, and it really shows. So, will Toyota create a Toyota Prius Prime all-wheel drive?
It would be a great idea, but would you be ready to pay more for an all-wheel drive trim and have less range?
I might go for the Toyota RAV4 Prime at this kind of price though.
It would be a great choice, Matt.
Yes, it is. Feel free to answer that in the comment section down there below. Thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you another time on another video of Car Question.